Today we're going to tap out that victim energy and tap in something that feels more empowering so that you can leave this session with me feeling more relaxed, more ready to move forward in a way that feels good, not in that victim energy that really doesn't feel good and doesn't help us thrive. If you're new to tapping and would like to learn more before you do this video, just look in the description to the link to our video about tapping basics. It's just a few minutes and I go over all the tapping points there. So, if you just want a little bit to learn before we do this, you can go there. But you don't have to. You can just follow along with me. It's really simple, all right? But first of all, just take a second. And if you're feeling like a victim in some area of your life, I want you just to feel it. Like, where does it live in your body, in your stomach, in your neck, in your heart, wherever it might be? That you just feel like, oh, maybe it was with money or with a relationship or in a career. A place where you just that feeling that, I feel victimized. I don't feel empowered here. And it probably has a tension someplace inside of you. It may even have a rating from 1 to 10, like how victimy do you feel around this subject? It could be low, and that's fine, but it could be high, like an 8 or a 9. And if that's the case, you want to acknowledge it. And boy, it's a great time to tap. Okay. So get that number and then let's start tapping here on the karate chop point. So you're just going to use these 3 fingers here, just tap on the side of the karate chop point. We call this the setup statement, and we're going to basically say what feels to be true, but accept ourselves anyway. And then we'll get into the tapping rounds and just follow along. You'll see how it goes. Okay, take a breath and repeat after me. Even though this situation has made me feel like a victim, I'm choosing to love and accept myself anyway. Even though this situation makes me feel bad and angry and hurt, I'm willing to be kind to myself. Even though I don't know how to get over this. This was such a big betrayal. What if it's up to me to find a way to set myself free, and I can do that? Okay, take a breath. And let's go to the eyebrow point. Keep repeating after me and just listen to how you feel as we do these rounds. And just say, I feel like a victim. I hate feeling like a victim, but I feel like a victim. I don't know how not to feel like a victim. Especially because this bad thing happened to me. I don't know how to process this or let it go. It's too much. Keep breathing. It's too hurtful. I feel betrayed. And of course I feel like a victim. Like I'm justified to feel like a victim. I mean, I feel this victimhood in my body. And if I let it go, it feels like I'm letting them off the hook. Or I'm letting my bank account off the hook. And I don't want to let anything or anybody off the hook right now. Because I feel hurt. And let's really get into that. That's really where this comes from, right? Is I feel hurt. I feel this hurt in my heart. I don't know if it's ever going to go away. And I feel powerless to change it. So powerless to change it. And the more that I feel like a victim, the more I feel like victimizing things come my way. So I get evidence that, of course, I'm a victim. And while all this may seem true, what if it doesn't have to feel as true as it feels right now? What if I could see that by holding on so hard to my victimhood, I've been actively blocking the good things in my life that are just waiting for me? So how could I possibly release this? How can I change? Change feels tricky because I don't know if I want to let this go. But what if harboring this grudge or this victimhood is only hurting me? And life is too short to keep dragging this stuff around. Because I want to feel good and empowered and free. And what if I have the power to do all of that by simply letting go of the victim? Ooh, breathe. If you're yawning, that means we're moving energy. I am willing to try. Because what if by letting this go, my life turns around? My relationships get more loving. My bank account gets more full. My career gets into a wonderful flow. Just because I let this go. Could it really be that simple? What if it could? So gently, I tell myself I'm willing to change. I'm willing to see this differently. I'm willing to unhook myself from this hurtful situation and be free. Because I'm the only one who can free me. And it's important to me to claim my freedom and my power now. I may not change right away. Or I might change right this second because I see how important it is to put the victim down. To say, thank you for sharing, but we're not doing that right now. I'm willing to focus on things that make me feel good. Even though that old incident can really pull me, I can stop feeding it. I can liberate myself. I can just let go. Not for them, but for me. Because my life is too important to me. I love myself too much to carry this around anymore. And I am ready to step into my real power. Oh, okay. How did that feel? Yawning, breathing, all that stuff happens when you're tapping because we're moving energy, literally moving energy from your body. So take a check-in. How does your stomach feel now, or your throat, or your heart? On that 1 to 10 scale, let's say you were an 8 and feeling really victimy. What does it feel like now? Did it come down a little? Maybe to a 5, maybe to a 4, a 3. That's worthwhile. And let's say if you get hit with it again, come back to this video. Like, you can do this video as many times as you want, just to keep bringing that temperature down. Because when we feel like a victim, we're up in fight or flight. When we do the tapping, it brings us down, it calms our nervous system so that we can actually make better choices and think differently, find ways to think differently. Because what a lot of this is just to find a way to reframe this so I can see it differently, so that it can be okay with me, my heart, my brain, to actually make this change. And you can do it. I believe in you. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments. Come back to this video anytime. We're building a channel of more and more tapping videos for you. So I'd love to see how they're helping you. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. All right, good luck, and I'll see you next time.